Good evening everyone, it is Sunday evening and we are tedding. So yesterday's video, for anyone who watched it, you already know that we mowed out a piece of land here that we had been hoping to make hay out of, but unfortunately the weather, it should have been cut about 6 weeks ago. The weather didn't play with us. It has been poor and wet a lot of the time, and we haven't had a spell of weather long enough to mow this grass out and get it saved. So we waited and waited, and there was a small window in the weather now over the last couple of days, so hence why we've mowed it out, and we're trying our best to see if we can get it saved as hay. Might not happen, but we'll give it a go. Now, mowed out, there's something just less than 20 acres in this plot of land, so we've it all mowed out, and I'd say we've tedded out about 8 or 9 acres of it, in the hope that we can get it saved as hay. We didn't ted it all out. We've tedded this part here with the hill in it. There's 2 fields at the front as well. That's all been tedded out. There's a piece at the back here we didn't ted out because there was a lot of green second growth coming on in the grass, and it was going to be very hard to get that saved in the time frame that we have. Also, there's the other side of our rock that we were up on last night. There's quite a large hill field at the back. That's a lot of second growth grass in it too, so those fields are never going to be ready. These pieces here, the grass, the first grass that would have grew is well browned off, so that leaves it a little easier for making the hay out of, because there's not so much then in the lines of green grass for you to have to dry out. That grass is kind of half dead as it is, and it makes hay very fast. Feed quality isn't going to be very much. You're going to have the bit of green from the second growth in there as well, so that will help it. But I've used this kind of grass before. I made hay a number of years back in September, exactly like this, actually worse than this, where it was all brown. Some of it we wrapped. It made some of the nicest silage, feed silage that you ever seen for the cows. They've done very well on it. It maintained them no problem over the winter, and the hay of that same batch, no issues with it. So had some people asking me about the grass, or mention about the grass, that it didn't look great. It doesn't look great, but it will still do a job, and it'll work as good enough feed. So we'll see how it goes. If we can get these few fields here baled as hay, it'll be great. If not, we'll just have to wrap it up. We can make it like almost as haylage. We can wrap it while we're getting the rest of it baled up. So that's kind of where we are. Ideally if we get it'd be great to get this saved as hay, because we will have other second cut silage, if you like, or second cut after a crop of hay that we can make in round bales, which we don't usually, we don't do those cut of bales until the end of September, early October, usually, whenever there's a bit of a spell of weather. We'll make some round bales then from the second cut of the earlier hay crops. So yeah, that's kind of where we are. We had a little issue with the tedder earlier on. I heard a little ticking noise actually just before I started to make the video, and one of the tines had come loose. So it's the first little hiccup in all the work that the tedder has done so far that we've had. Done no harm. I heard the ticking noise, stopped, got out to see what it was, and hadn't got a spanner to tighten it up, unfortunately. But I just took it off. I have the bolt of it here and the tine here as well, so we can bolt it back on once we get home. It's on one of the outside reels. But that's really the first issue that we've had with the Malone. We've had no hiccups with it since we got it. It's worked very well. So yeah, I'll set the camera up, take a couple of wee bits of footage. I've only got a little bit left here now to do in the centre of the field, so I'll set the camera up in a couple of places just while I'm finishing off, and we'll get out and have a little look at the hay then at the end. and have a final synopsis before I finish up for this evening. So we're finished heading out now, and you can see just beyond the tractor, up on that bit of a mountain that's in front of us, there's rays of sunshine coming through, coming this direction by the looks of it. So hopefully in the next few minutes the sunshine will break out again. But yeah, so this is what we've headed out, and as you can see, green lumps are starting to become small in it already. There's a few there coming through it, wet green pieces, but overall very good. It's done a lot in the last 24 hours. We had a lot of sunshine earlier, as I said, and I made a good job of it. So happy with how it's progressing so far. Tell you what you can get from it now. There's a lovely smell of hay of it, which wasn't there. There wasn't what you'd call a nice grass smell yesterday when we were mowing it out, but it's starting to come now. There's a nice sweet smell of it. So it'll make good hay. It will make good hay, even if some people think it won't. Yeah, but you can see the side here was they had less green second growth through it. Yet once you cross, there's a little bit of a brow in this hill. I said there was a ditch here at one time, and as soon as you get to there, it's different land. It's a different kind of field. All the whole way down, a lot more green in it. Still have a little bit of that earlier dead grass through it, but this here will make really, really nice bales of silage if you wrap it. I seen grass that was 2 years old, nothing had grazed on it. We made about 100 bales of silage on it. Oh no, it's probably 3 or 4 years back, and it was some of the nicest bales of silage we ever had. The cows went crazy for it. Old grass, some of it dead in the bottom, and great feed. So you can be surprised sometimes what works and what doesn't. That's really it. 6-4 going well. Tether going well, except for the arm. That's the first issue that we had with it. You can see there's the one there that has come off. It's fairly simple. It's only the bolt just runs through it. A little holder then as well here on this side, and just came loose. I just heard a wee ticking noise for about 15 or 20 seconds as I was coming to the end of the row, and I stopped and just got out and checked. I actually thought one of the tines had bent down and it was catching in the ground, so surprised then when I seen it loose. I did tighten them. Where the guy we bought it off said that, I suppose after we'd used it for a couple of hours, he said just run around and just check them, make sure they're all tight. Tightened them at the time, but that is now heading for over 12 months ago, so I suppose they're probably due to get a little check again, just tighten them up. So I'll do that in the morning when I'm putting that one back on. I'll run around them all, check them all. I want to grease the machine as well, so just to keep it right. As I've said on numerous occasions, very happy with the Malone. The only thing that I'd change about it is I'd like if it was a 6 reel. So I'm sure all this free advertisement that I'm giving Malone, they should be well able to swap me out a 3 reel for this a 6 reel for this 4 reel. It's the least they could do, all this free advertising and pushing another rake that I'm doing. Not that I wasn't asked to do it, but I think it would be, as I say, the least that they could do. So if you know anyone that works in Malone or high up in it, tell them to get out here, get me one of those out, and we'll swap it over and make a big hullabaloo of a video over it, and I'll continue to push their product, because I think it is very, very good. If it wasn't, I would say so. So that's really it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Tomorrow we'll be back tedding again, no doubt, and we'll see what happens. Some of this, we may bale some of this tomorrow evening maybe and get some of it stacked, or we'll see what happens. So what I mean by baling is the wrap silage, but we'll see. We'll not panic. It's all weather dependent, of course. I definitely think that sunshine is coming, so hopefully it'll be here by the time I'm leaving the field and dry this out even more. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the sub button. Throw a like below, just below the video there, if you like the video, and leave a comment down below. Try to get back to you all. Sometimes I'm too busy and I can't, but I do read most comments, good and bad, and reply and answer questions if I can. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.